you live this life or walk this road, then you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. About to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Lee with Hustler Spirit. Back feeling a little better this week. Thanks for all the blessings and the well wishes. I'm here again with Fleece. What's up, Fleece?
How you doing, big bro? Glad to see you back, happy and well, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, look, I want to talk about something. I lived my life, like, I've been through a lot, and a lot of things I've been through, bad memories, I just black them out, man, and replace them with good memories. But the other day ago, I was thinking, somebody fixed me something to eat, and it was good. It was, real meal, and I felt so thankful and blessed, to be able to eat a good meal. That it set my mind back thinking when I was back in prison, how that, when I went 21 days without eating, people said, how did that happen? I'm going to tell you how that happened. There was a black lieutenant there. He was nasty. They said he was a chalk mouth and all this stuff, right? And his name was Copeland. And so he came through one day, and I asked for some more milk. And he threw the whole picture in my face. Just threw it in my face, just being nasty. So when he came back through, I threw some pee on him in his face. I said, here, punk. He came back and said, you know what, Johnson, I like you. Because you stand up for yourself and all that. So I brought that. I thought he was, I got my respect. But he had a plan. So this next thing he did to me was try to make every inmates think I was a rat, right? When they feed. He said, Johnson up here? I said, yeah. He said, can you eat 4 trays? Everybody know he's nasty, so if he gives you something, you must be a rat, So I said, yeah, I can eat 4 trays. He said, give Johnson 4 trays. But everybody knew what it was. Cause, these inmates don't already know how I was rolling. I'm fighting the guards. They know I never worked for them. Guards in prisons is like police is on the street, that our enemy in there. So, this man here, he wasn't going to stop, though. He remember I threw the pee on him for him throwing that stuff in my face. So one day, here I get a food tray, oatmeal. I never forget, a whole lot of, I said, boy, they load me up with oatmeal today. And when I stuck in sugar and I started stirring it up, stuff started moving, man. Bugs crawling, spiders, they had worms. He put everything in there and covered it up with the oat. I threw the whole tray. I said, you know what's it? I know his black butt is behind it, right? I said, but you know what? I said, I'm going to show him how I am. I said, I ain't eating no more until y'all transfer me. So they thought it was a joke.
That was you trying to get out of Eddyville?
Yeah, you going to transfer me. You ain't going to have me trapped like this where this man is putting stuff in my food and there's nobody I can take the complaint to. I'm already throwing feces on them. Ain't nobody going to listen to me. So when it got to 10 days, that's when it got serious. Now the warden come over. You on a hunger strike? I said, yeah. I'm on a hunger strike to live, not die. He said, what you mean? I said, you know what I mean. I told him about that stuff in my food. He said, well, I can guarantee you from this day forward, nobody's going to mess with your food and all that. I said, I ain't buying all that. I'm going to do what I said. You going to transfer me? He said, no, I'm not. I said, we'll see. We'll see. 15 days went by. I ain't eating nothing. They start opening my door, bringing in big old trays of real food, McDonald's, steakhouses, homemade cooking, all this, man, the aroma. When you go so long without eating, all your senses is keen. I can smell 100%. My hearing is 100%. My reading and seeing, everything. That's what that type of withdrawal does. And I had to close my eyes and, man, fight. Man, yeah, I thought about food every day, but I drank a lot of water. When I got to 18 days, hey, they was panicking. And when I got to 21 days, cause the nurse had to come in my cell every day, and weigh me. I was weighing 189 pounds.
They wanted to make sure you wasn't eating nothing.
Yeah, they want to make sure it ain't a scam, that I'm not taking my food tray, eating it and passing it off to an inmate. They said he's dropping weight. She said he was 189 2 weeks ago. Look at him. And he's dropping too much weight. Then when it got to 121 days, I'm weighing 132.
You mean 21 days?
Yeah, with 21 days,
Yeah.
I'm weighing 132 pounds.
At 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11". What they call a brick house. In a penitentiary. Now, seriously, I crack jokes now because I can't laugh about things now. And I'm glad that I couldn't laugh about before, I can smile about now. So they end up transferring me, just like I said. It took me 3 years to get my weight back up. About 3 years to get it all back up. I pick up weight all over. But I have experienced that. I have experienced that denial going 21 days. I could have went farther than that. I know for a fact, I was getting so spiritual, man. It felt like when I stand up, it felt like I levitated off the ground. My body was so light, and I could take a book. Before I went without food, I could read a chapter and get sleepy. But when I did that, I could take a book and read it all the way through without stopping and not even get tired on the inside. It's something special about that type of fast. It's considered a fast in the religious world. But, yeah, I went there, and people don't understand. Can you imagine what I had to go through right there? Everybody goes a holler. You on the walk with 39 people. The girl come on the walk a holler, child time. And you ain't had food in your body in 6 days. And man, you like, phew. Johnson, you want to eat? I said, no, I ain't eating nothing. 10 days, they start opening my door and start coming in and setting food here. You will eat this. I said, we'll see. I lay down, turn over towards the wall, but the smell was just, like I said, I can smell eggs. I can tell you exactly what was on their plate without looking at it, just by the smell.
Was this the 12 years you was in the hole? Was this
yeah,
during that time?
Yeah. Well, that's a good question. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the 12 years. When I did 12 years flat in the hole, it wasn't at that time.
Oh, okay.
Because I never got out of the hole. I never got to see, on this, they transferred me. But the way they transferred me, soon I got there, I ended up getting in a fight with a lieutenant there. And they had to send me all the way back.
Why do they have to keep sending you back to Eddyville?
Look, my name, what I done did in Eddyville, I broke through their color line. See, white people don't like it. When they got things situated where blacks eat back her, weed up her, blacks stand in this land, we in this land, we got this land, and all that racist stuff, black people can't defeat a white man in nothing. I went down there and broke all through all that and defeated all of them. They wasn't done with me. And they were not done. I wasn't done with them. You would think when they transferred me, I would have said, oh boy, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'll never go back there. I couldn't wait to get back, because I ain't done with them. You ain't gonna violate me like you done me. I'm gonna change you. We gonna fight until one of something gonna happen. You either gonna kill me, or I'm gonna end up changing you from being the way you are. That's the only option I had in. And when they sent me back, that's how it ended up. We went back to war. Now, I'm eating, I'm off my hunger strike, so you can say, was that guard still there? Yeah. That black dude, I couldn't wait to see him, right? See, I got a surprise for him now, right? Cause like I said, I done switched over from pee to spitting to duty. Pure duty. What I had for him, it was special. It was set in that bucket for a whole month. It had sour milk. Sour milk by itself is hard to get the smell out.
Duty by itself is hard.
Yeah, this down here didn't have no lumps in it. I made it like real thick, like a milkshake.
Yeah.
So when I throw it on, when you go to rub it out, you just be smearing it on yourself, right? And that magic shaving iron is gonna take all the hair off your body, everything. Your eyebrows gonna fall off, everything. I'm gonna get you. I know he's gonna try something else. But let me send him on out of here right now. I'm gonna step my game up. And when he came through, you wanna talk to me, Johnson? I said, yeah, boosh. He quit, never came back. God said that one guard said he got fired because he said that he was trying to bring a gun into the prison.
He was gonna shoot you.
Yeah, like he gonna shoot me. They check guards when they come in. Take everything. They tell him take everything out of your pocket and all this stuff. And he tried to get one guard, and the guard let him through at first. He tried to let him through the front gate, that one guard, but he let him through with the gun, but he got to feeling bad about it, and he called it in.
What was that guard's name? You remember his name?
Yeah, Lamb.
So he got a gun through the front gate.
No, Lamb ain't the one that's gonna shoot me. Copeland is the one that brought the gun.
Oh, okay.
And so they called Lamb. Lamb was running the ship, and they told Lamb to stop it. And they stopped to send him out of there.
Did they fire him?
Yeah, he could never come back. That's what you get from playing with my food, bro. So I just wanted people to know, man, that 2 wrongs don't make it right. But here I am, like I said, a child. Just think if your 16-year-old child was put in prison, prison, and I ain't killed nobody, none of that stuff. I ain't did no terroristic nothing, no terrorist. They ain't burnt nothing down. Nobody ever got hurt, and y'all gonna send me, 16-year-old, to a prison. And not only a prison, but one of the nastiest prisons at that time in the market. The most bizarre stuff you can think of was going on in that prison. And y'all put me right in there as a child. And I fought my way out of it. And I ended up changing the whole system. When I left that system, all that stuff that I didn't like ain't being done no more. I did it. And I'm thankful, man. I'm not thankful that I had to fight that type of battle. I'm just grateful that I was chosen to fight. Cause I used to wonder how all that probably happened, right? Mm-hmm. I had, the way I fought them and the victories, my wins. It's got to be spiritual. I mean, how many kids can go into an adult prison, not only change that prison, but the whole system?
After giving up 40 years, you still think you won?
I know I won.
After giving up your
Yeah.
life?
Yeah, Here's what you ain't looking at.
Okay.
Jesus said in the Bible, when you talk about how much love you got in you as a person, he said, greater love has no man than that a man lay his life down for his friends, right? And that's the but I ain't do it for that reason. I did it because they violated me. If I ain't gonna lie, right? I wanted to fight them people. Can you imagine what it feels like? The stuff that I had to go through as a child in an adult prison, and you expect me to nah. And then I ain't got no family coming to see me. Nobody care about me. You know what? I said what? I care about myself. And you know, I may not make it out of this prison, but you know one thing? I'm gonna fight the whole time I'm in it. There ain't gonna be a day to go by that I ain't gonna be fighting in here somewhere.
You told me once before that you never got a comfortable night's sleep.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You did?
I don't remember that. I remember, look, you know what? It's a psychological thing. I ain't gonna never let the enemy, they were my enemy, even get me like it. They put me in that cell in the wintertime, butt naked. Picture this, a concrete cell, butt naked. The bed is concrete. Took and handcuffed me, my hands and my ankles to a bed, and left me in there. And my whole body was covered with white ash. When they took that thing to let me get up, they still didn't give me no clothes or nothing.
Like frost?
Yeah, frost was on the wall. I was scraping it off the wall. So here's the thing, though. Here's what I don't understand. Is why people don't understand that the type of fight that I brought to them being nasty, really they was deserving of something worse than that based on how they was treating people and killing them and setting all that stuff up. But God took a simple black child. You know, God didn't put me in her intentionally, but God came to me while I was in her. I guess the heavens was impressed by my heroics and decided to give me a little help, right? To, you know, get me through it. But I can say this, though, that it is what it is, right?
Hey, Fleece, we always talk about the lawsuit you won and things like that, but what did they have to what did they have to do to the cells to stop you from throwing duty on people and all that stuff? So I know they had to do something.
Well, it got to the point where, like I said, they did me first, and I'm gonna get them back. I ain't got nobody to help from the court. They start messing with my mail. I can't get no mail through. I try to do some legal work. They come in there, trash my cell, strip my cell, throw all my legal stuff out there in the floor, sweep it up like it's trash. I said, you know what? I'm gonna fight them. They gonna force me to fight them. And so when I start throwing that duty, I'm talking about, can you just picture in your mind coming up to my cell and I throw a 3-gallon bucket of real thick. Ain't no lumps or nothing in it. It's just real thick like a milkshake, throw it right on you. And you got that magic shape and your hair start falling out and your eyebrows come off and your beard and stuff.
I don't know how they didn't kill you.
I mean, They wanted to. They wanted to kill me, but they couldn't stop me now. So now I got a weapon. And I'm throwing it on all of them. The nurses, the doctors come through. All of them were crooked and criminals. Doctor come through. Fleece, you want to see me? I said, yeah, Boosh. You're a doctor. Go do what you got to do. He quit. And I was making them quit. Go home. So now they're afraid of me. Them guards is like, y'all won't let us beat him to death. Y'all just say, when he throw it on us, we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing. No, you can't. Take it like a man. All right? I took mine like a man. You know, all the stuff y'all do to me. I said, okay, take it. So then they took and built me a plastic glass cell like Silence of the Lambs. You ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Where he was in there, they had all this plastic around his door,
Hannibal.
fiberglass and Hannibal. And people was thinking that them girls would come down there, they like that. But it didn't have no ventilation or nothing in it. You know, it was like suffocating. So I said, you know what? They bring girls down there, be like 8 or 9 of them at my door. Ladies, say, hi, please. How you like it in there? I know making fun of me. I said, all right. One day they came down there and tore the whole door off. The whole steel door. All that little plastic stuff, all that stuff is tore up. Now I'm chasing them again with duty. So they like, man, we don't know what to do. And now every cell they put me in, I tear it up. I said, let him pay for it. Tear the beds off the wall. Go get it. I'll be in that steel bed to where, hey, you're going to have to throw it away and just get put another one on her.
Don't you get charges for tearing up property?
No.
You don't?
Yeah, they said it cost me money. I don't care about it. I ain't got nothing to give you. How you like that? And that's what I told them. I ain't got nothing. You know, they wouldn't gave it. I'm in a hole. What can I spend with money anyway? You know, they weren't going to let me buy nothing. Kept me in a strip cell most of the time. You know, kept me without toilet paper. Guards, he'll come to my cell, say, you need to use the bathroom? I said, yeah, here go. I said, that's not enough, man. He said, that's all you getting. I said, all right, I don't want it. He come back. He said, Johnson, take the whole roll, because I know you get ready to throw something on me. I said, you know I would, don't you? So give me that whole roll. And I take that roll and roll all the toilet paper out, lay it on the ground, and you know, straight, and try to make a bed. That's my bed, sleeping on a thing of toilet paper. But they'll come by and see it. Say, you hand that out of her. You ain't supposed to have nothing in that cell. No shoes, no socks, no toilet paper, no nothing. So I kept to start throwing more duty on them. And then they came over with a steel plate and welded it on my door. They done already cut out the little glass window about this big. Well, the first one they made had holes in it like that. They looked through the little window. Say, you in there? I said, okay. Okay, they did the whole door like that. I said, man, y'all gonna take a steel plate and weld it over steel bars all the way to the bottom. I can't even breathe in her, man. Well, you should have thought about that, Johnson, before you kept throwing that stuff on us. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I'm good. And they came back, I had that tore up. So now, you know, it's on. But by that time, that's when all this lawsuit stuff, they was really trying to kill me. That's when I went to court and my testimony won that $200 million lawsuit against the state. They were so mad they sent me away from that prison at the time. They took all the guards, Billy Clubs, Mace, and all that. Fleece I took all that from all that power they had over the inmates. Then the court told them they're going to have to build a brand new cell house. The court told them they're going to have to take that 3-cell house, SAG unit, that didn't have air conditioning or nothing in it. Oh, I ain't forgot to tell you that. It didn't have no air conditioning in it. You know, just windows. and fans that was bolted to the wall, but down where I was at, ain't no fans on the wall. So, yeah. So, then in the lawsuit, they came back and remodeled that whole cell house, put ventilation in it, put still place at all the doors though, but it was did professionally. You know, where people can breathe and all this, and you can take and open that part of the steel Play-Doh, and you just have the bar, and you can just talk. They can drop this tray slot. People, inmates freaked out when they first did it. You know, hey man, I feel like I'm closed in. All that old stuff. They said you be alright. So now everybody loves it. You know, so. They did that for me. And so as more money coming out of their pocket that I made them spend. Not only the $200 million, not only for tearing up the electric, but think about the hundreds of toilets I tore up. All the sinks I tore off the wall that was bolted to the wall. All the doors I messed up when you had to take the whole door off. And all the, I know I tore up over about 3,000 mattresses, sheets and blankets, anything. I'll bust windows out. You know, windows can be replaced. But the major stuff, I start going out of hitting major arteries, you know. I said, I'm going to fight them on all fronts. I'll fight you, Lee. I'll fight you verbally, physically, and psychologically, however you want to come to me. Y'all want to see what you made of me? A child. This is a Frankenstein child. That's what they remind me of, Dr. Frankenstein. They took me and molded me into this. They molded me into it. I was juvenile and you put me in your prison around adults. People I don't even know, man, serial killers and crazy people. And I'm in there as a child. And you think I ain't going to try to survive in here? You molded me, they like Frankenstein. They made a monster. They made me, you know. They made me into that. And when it was over, I said, oh God, would I ever be human again? For real. Would I ever be human again? Would I ever have any morals, values, principles, my manners? You know, I was so nasty and I became a nasty thing, you know. Nasty. Guilty. I'm talking about, man, I slept in feces and dirt and dead mice and stuff laying around me that I killed that was in my cell. I didn't get them guards. I tried to throw them out in the hall. The guards throw them back in my cell dead. I just said, forget it. I got a cell full of dead mice. You know.
Rats.
Yeah, and they stink.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm not flushing no duty down the toilet. You know, I'm saving this to throw in their face, right? And so I lived, they made me into a monster, this little juvenile. A juvenile 16-year-old turned 16 in prison. And they made me a monster.
Hey, Fleece, I got all your disciplinary records, most of them. I ain't gonna say I got all of them because you even had a different, you was in there so long you had 2 prison numbers. So you had a prison number before they digitized it. So I got most of them, but I was gonna ask you, man, being in there that long, going through everything you went through, being tortured, getting shot, living with rats, dead rats, killing rats, cutting people, hitting people with porcelain toilets and sinks, and injuring them real bad. Did you ever kill anybody?
So I speak freely about it because you know what? It can't be proved. It's something that they know I did. They even told me, we know you did it.
They said that to you?
Yeah, we know, Fleece, we know you did this. I said, prove it. I survived. That's all that matters. I'm not going to put myself back in prison, but I can freely speak yet and tell you. Like I said, I ain't going to get up here and lie about nothing. I did it. I did it. Me. Prove it.
Well, we leave that alone.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
When those rats was in your cell, and you had to kill them because they was starting to eat off of you, right? They was eating your food.
Yeah, they ate it.
They was eating your food.
I was giving them my food. I was like, they were so big, man. It'd be like I see 4 of them creeping toward myself. I said, no, this ain't gonna happen. I throw that food out there in the hallway. That was at a time before they was throwing my food in on me.
Yeah.
They were just handing it to me. I just throw the whole tray in the hall. So the rest can eat that. So I can get a little night's sleep. But after going through that torment for about 2.5 weeks, a guard came down there and had me real peed off, man. I mean, I'm angry. I'm ready to go out. Now, when I get angry, it's different. When I'm angry, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel no pain. I don't care about consequences. I don't nothing. I'm not afraid of nothing when I'm angry. And one of them rats, 2 of them was under my bed. I didn't even know it. And the bed got holes in it. Going all the way down the bed, steel bed. Little holes about that size. And them things can stick up and be tugging in your booty and your hip and stuff. They'll try to get you through that hole. But I used to lay sideways and figure out how to lay where...
They couldn't get you.
Yeah. But I had both feet on the ground and I was so hot that day. One of them came right between the middle of my feet. Like, man, I reached down and grabbed this sucker by the neck.
What kind of noise was it making when you grabbed it?
Man, the most horrible noise you ever heard. That scream that comes out of them, that squealing.
Yeah. Trying to bite you.
Kicking and all that. I took that thing and bashed his head. I ain't gonna let it go till it's dead. I bashed his head all over the walls and stuff. I already crushed him. Then I took and slammed him against the wall, and I said, you know what? I jumped on all 4, reached under the bed to get that other one. It bit me. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker bit me. I fuck that. You come out, I ain't mean to cuss. You come out from under my bed, man. It bit me. I ain't even get no hospital help or nothing. Thank God it didn't have rabies while I didn't get infected. But it actually, I was bleeding where it bit me. And they bite,
Their teeth are sharp.
Not only, the way they eat and bite is so quick. It's like, that's how they eat. They sit up on their feet and go.
And you grabbed after him again after he bit you?
Huh? No, yeah. I ain't let him go. When he bit me, he bit me. I just grabbed him anyway. He was still, chopping.
Damn.
I broke his neck. Then took him and beat him on the toilet. I got blood all over the toilet now. All the walls has got blood and red stuff on it. And I jumped up. I was so mad. I said, I'm sick of it. Jumped up with both feet and stomped it, and all that stuff just splattered. And I almost fell then because my feet had this slick stuff, the blood and stuff on it. Caught my balance. And then I kicked it. Hurt my toe when I did that. That kind of woke me up, took some of my anger out. Now I'm back to my senses. And the guards come down there.
Oh, you blacked out for a little while.
Yeah, they come down there, what's going on?
What they say when they looked in there and seen all that blood and stuff?
They already know, man. They already know I'm there. I'm going to be the animal you created. You hear me? You created me. Y'all got this juvenile, this black man. I don't care about all them little scary blacks that were, man, these people down there older than me, 30s, 40s, 50s, late 20s. I'm 17. I'm up against All of this stuff, man, that they lay down to, I stood up against. I'll fight you, man. And after that, I killed a couple more rats. Then I caught two, and I fight the guard and let me see a broom and brooms that got the wire around them and a nail.
Yeah.
I took that nail out because I'm gonna keep it as a weapon. And I made that wire, took it off the handle, and I caught a rat and I stuck it through his neck and tied the wire. And I did another one, like I used to make him, hold him up and make him fight and stuff like that, man. And then I get mad at him, I kill him. So, I threw him on the guard too.
What, a dead one?
No, live one. Hey, you know what? This one here, I said, I'm going to get this guard. I said, I can't wait. I said, this thing here, I done been starving it, and I've been teasing it, right? Mm-hmm. I go do like that thing, go crazy.
Where you keeping them at?
Right there, I tied on a leg on my bed. My bed leg.
The bed you sleep in?
Yeah. So I had a wire around her. I took the wire and stuck it all the way through his neck. And then twirl, he couldn't get loose. So.
Wasn't he bleeding?
I didn't care about that. It healed. You know, I had him for a while. I got rid of him because he got too mean, right? He done got too mean. I even go anywhere near, he'd be flipping. He wanted me. So I said, you know what, I got somebody for you. So I took and...
He didn't want you the whole time?
Huh?
Didn't he want you at first?
Who, the Mike?
Yeah, the rat.
Yeah, he still wanted me.
So he got worse?
He just got real mean, man. So I took his guard. I said, you know what? Wait till he come down there nasty. I said, hey, man, you didn't feed me. And they was mad. They said, Johnson, we decided we ain't giving you no more food because you got them rats in her. And you know what? I said, all right, man. You know, you got to feed me. He said, we don't got to do nothing. When he came back down there, I said, hey, here, take this with you. I threw it at him. I had it on the thing. That thing was trying to jump up on me and stuff, right? I said, here. But, you know, I told you how hot it was. And them girls walk around in there with their shirts unbuttoned over in the hole. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they take the shirts off. They can't do it on the yard, but over there they can get comfortable. That thing landed right in his shirt and bit him all over the chest and everything, was ripping him. He was screaming harder, he got it loose. They came down and chased it down and killed it. But the other guy, he went to the hospital for, you know, taking shots and stuff. So now they said, I said, come on in here. They said, Johnson, don't throw nothing on me. I just want to give you, they used to kneel down, take my food tray, and take a stick and push it out. Where I can get it. I got to reach through the bars and pull it in, right? They were scared to come around the corner because they didn't know what I had for them.
Right.
So I had to keep it there. I said, the key to your survival, what is going on now can't be turned back. Whoever gives up now is going to suffer a hell of a loss, man. I said, if I give up, they're going to take my life. I done did too much, right? But if I keep fighting, I got a chance of winning. You know, and if I can't win, I can break even. Either way, you know, I'll be, you know, happy with that, you know, outcome. So I said, I'm forced to keep fighting. And they felt forced to keep fighting me, but they losing so much money, man. When I hit them there, they pockets, I said, man, at $200 million, man, they was not happy about that, boy. That changed the whole penalty.
Did you get shot before that or after that?
It was...
By the warden?
It was after.
So you got shot after the lawsuit?
Yeah. Because they sent him from Eddyville down to North Point, right, the warden. And when I ended up down there, I'm still doing the same
So you got shot in North Point?
Yeah, North Point.
You didn't get shot in
Not in Eddyville, no. No. So that's it. And I thank God that I made it out, man. You know, this 16-year-old child you threw in your prison, the Frankensteins that threw me in there and made me. He made me a Frankenstein. But you know what? When I came home, I said, guess what? Dr. Jacker, Mr. Hyde. In my case, Mr. Nice. That's what I am now.